Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a Lego room tour. Except, you may be wondering why we have this. The microphone will not connect to the camera wirelessly, so we've had to put it on charge.
Through this, we think there might be a defective battery in the microphone, which I don't believe you can change. So I mean, we have to get a new mic from somewhere.
Yeah, not great,
Not
but
great.
Lego room isn't here. It's also kind of a bit of a setup tour, too.
Yeah, it's all. There's quite a bit of difference since the last tour we did. So
Yeah, and what I will say is this is actually used in the setup. But
yeah.
let's walk in
Let's go.
to the room. So here it is. Here's the updated room. Let's get a quick panoramic shot of it all. I may as well start around here considering.
Let me just do a quick panoramic shot of the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
God almighty. There's a lot.
There's a lot, and there's going to be even more next time we do one of these. Alright, so may as well start with the setup. But this is where everything gets reviewed.
Yeah, so we've got a table now to review on, and this is the setup. The camera sits into here.
So that counts it's there actually.
Yeah. And
And
then we have extra lighting. It's not
plugged in right
power.
now. Yeah, this
and
is
the
where.
power bank's where we get the power from. So the idea is we could just have a permanent setup and we're not messing around then. Having to set it up every time. There you go. So you got the light now. So yeah, it makes it just a lot better with the lighting in here coming to that, because this light is directly above, so it gives us nice lighting in here. So
Yeah,
it's quite good, isn't it?
and we actually have a second one of those tables there.
Yeah.
This is actually the original middle
This is the
table,
original middle table, and we bought another one,
which
wasn't going to be used for this, but has turned out perfect for this. So
did we actually show off the original middle table?
yeah,
Okay, but here it is.
where do you want to start?
Start.
The middle table? But I'm
Yeah.
not in the middle table anymore. So,
Yeah, so let's look down here. Nothing's really changed down here. It's a bit more messy now. It's a lot more messy, actually. This is probably the worst place to clean.
yeah.
And you think you've just kind of given up, haven't you?
No, I cleaned it the other day, but it just gets dirty within a day or two. So yeah, it's the worst part to clean.
But we kind of need a space for these.
We do. So this
At some point, don't worry, at some point I will reorganise this a bit, make it look better, but it's been shaken around.
yes, everything's been moved around over the past few weeks. So this is Mario, obviously. The Mario sets we have. Well, Max has the really nice ones.
Yeah.
They could do a bit somewhere else to be unsure a bit more better, but we don't know where to put them yet. So
No, I know, right, I want them all together.
Yeah,
so.
they have to stay together with the set.
And then here is the new Dreams shelf.
Yeah, so these are all June releases, aren't they?
No, they're the
Sorry,
2025.
this year's releases, aren't they? All
Yeah.
2025 releases.
Yeah. So as you can tell, we've done a little bit of setup like we did with the original one, which you'll see later. And you've got I've actually got two of the same set here. But one of them's got the ultimate build on because I thought both of them looked really cool.
Yeah, it is. So it's one of the first times you've ever bought two sets to do that with, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is the first time I've ever bought two sets from Dreams. But I guess which way should we move? Should we move to this side or that side first?
Should we do this side first and come round this way?
Alright.
So up the top here,
We've got two sets. We've actually got three sets. We've got the Quinjet. We've got the Tall Mech, which is a really nice looking set.
yeah,
And also next to the Quinjet, we've got War Machine's mech
yeah,
kind of thing.
cool little thing, this, isn't it?
On one of these, quite cool sets. We've got minifigures on display there, but we're not really much of a Marvel kind
We're
of.
not, are we? We used to be. Used to like messing with the Marvel stuff, but
Yeah.
it's not as good as it used to be. I
And
don't
this
think.
has actually changed a little bit, but nothing really over here. You've got the Sea Dragon or whatever. You've got Hydra Bounty. You've got the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo. And then this is a new one. This is the new Ron to the Master Dragon set, along with the Temple of something.
Yeah, good looking shelf, this, isn't it?
Yeah, moving downwards, we have this section,
Start this side.
which actually I don't think's really changed.
No, I think this
Actually,
is...
no, wait. Those have been added.
Yeah, and this.
No, that's been there since the,
Last tour, yeah?
I think since the March tour, I think.
Oh, we had one in March, have we?
I don't know. Yeah, it's been there since we did one in February.
March.
This was here in February. So yeah, nothing's really changed here. You got the older bounty. It's a nice shelf.
Yeah.
Moving down to Monkey Kid, which will sadly never be updated considering it's gone.
It's gone now.
And there's a bunch of empty spaces. So what I'm probably going to do at some point,
Yeah,
not
move some of their stuff
move
from
some
on there.
stuff which I made
Because
space.
there's some really cool stuff on there, isn't
Yeah,
there?
the reason why I did that was to make space for new sets, but there is no new sets.
Which is a shame.
Yeah.
Huge shame, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is a huge shame. Huge shame. I mean, some of the old Monkey Kid stuff was better, but it was still a great theme. And yeah,
It's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Moving down to the Avatar section.
So yeah, this is the Avatar section, which doesn't get much love to be
Yeah.
It just stays here.
Yeah.
So it's a nice Avatar section. This is the shame. We could do with getting this up because you can see that
there's not really
it's
one-
wedge sort of thing in the top. There's nowhere else to put it though, but it is a beautiful.
I mean, you can stand. So we might take it off its stand and just have it standing up at some point. There is...
It's stunning looking.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some really nice...
They did well on the display a bit and the way
and
they all
then
joined
we
together.
have the boring section, which is just nothing.
So we have nothing down here really. We've got some extra studs that were left over from the other ones and some empty boxes which we will fill at some point, I'm guessing.
And this thing, which
And
is
that's
instruction
just got
manuals.
some old manuals in.
So moving...
So we'll start down and go up.
Yeah, sure, we'll start down and go up.
So
that is a gift with purchase.
really cool little things though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So are these, are they?
Those two different purchases, these two sets we bought.
Yeah, they were the little speed sets. We like those.
Yeah, we've got these two Ninjago cars, that's
Yeah.
Saints Majitsu car and Jay's something or other. We've got the Sonic section, Lego Sonic sets. Really cool section that is. And downwards, we've got we have two halves of a polybag,
Yeah.
which came with Motion Dreams polybag. And we've got a Lego Ninjago Movie 2 set, Lego Movie 2 set down here. And we'll move up to the old Dream section, which is probably one of my greatest works, considering how much I managed to cram in here. And it's incredible, really.
So you can see, let's quickly look through these. These have been on before. Nothing's changed here, has it?
No, nothing's
It's
changed
a
there.
really busy shelf. Thank the Lord we didn't have to move anything over this side of the room. We managed to keep this side of the room intact without moving cupboards around, but brilliant shelf.
Moving up, this is the crystallized section where all the crystallized
All the
Ninjago
best stuff
sets
is.
This is Das's favourite.
Yep.
For me, it's just nah. This is probably one of the better sets of this wave, and this is Das's favourite, the
This
Crystal
is the
King.
best ever.
Yeah,
Crystal King. And then we've got a car there.
Cool car. And then we've got this whole section here, which is kind of broken apart on the inside, but this,
Yeah.
I really like this, just a giant army. And then we have
Up here we have
random stuff.
That was a
Those two gift
gift to
purchases.
purchases.
Melted Sea
We
Cow,
have
which
Sea
we're
Cow.
going to have to get rid of. So,
We have the Black Star. Oh, which haven't we? I should have moved these before the tour. These are actually going to go on the wall. The next tour, you'll see where these are going to go.
Yeah.
I was supposed to move these, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And then we have the owl, which we really like. The owl, little owl.
One of the worst sets we have.
The
goes
worst
to
set
out.
that we have, yeah. It cost a fortune, and it's not a very good set. And
And
then up there, we have an excellent Benny's spaceship.
That is an excellent set, however, it's broken.
It's got broken and some pieces missing, but it is an absolutely superb set.
But it might be going at some point, maybe.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. So moving down, we're going to move down for this section. So we have the free Monkey Kid big places. We have. So we have the Metropolis. Oh, not Metropolis. That's not Metro something or other.
Yeah, it's got a funny name, but
Yeah.
then we have the Palace.
Yeah, we've got the Palace, which was one of the biggest sets we had at the time. It took you a while.
It's really
didn't
cool because it opens up and
But it's just a facade.
yeah,
And then we have the really tall set.
yeah, the really tall tower again.
Palace.
Really nice set.
Moving down to this section.
This is crazy.
We have actually added some new stuff to
Yes,
this one.
this is Mech Central.
So we have Mech Central here. This is the new set that we've added. Oh, Aaron just fell off. But we'll put them back later.
Zoom back later.
And then we've actually added the Colmech, which used to be
yeah,
over
somewhere
in a different
else.
section. And we've kind of had to sacrifice his wing position. Right.
Yeah, to get them in.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the other mechs are at the back. Some
Yeah.
really nice stuff in here.
Really tight section. And then
Show that red mech there because it's hidden. Some dragons, some really nice dragons in
Yeah.
here.
I'm moving down to the second Monkey Kid section. This is the second Monkey Kid section. You've got all this
Monkey
stuff.
Kid mechs.
No, and again, there'll never be any more new ones.
Look
Unless we buy
at
some-
this. This is an absolute. I don't think we've ever reviewed this. We haven't.
No, we haven't. We're gonna
Have
we
we?
might do that at some point.
Yeah, we've not reviewed it, have we?
No, we haven't.
This is an absolute beautiful creation.
I will mention when we do the review that it's supposed to have staff. The staff is not there.
The stuff is somewhere in
It's
pieces.
in pieces, yeah.
And this is
Tall.
whatever it's
Vehicle.
called thing. Really nice.
Yeah.
Crazy car.
Mm-hmm.
As you can tell, typical Monkey Kid. with Mr. Pig there. Oh, Mr. Pig.
Pigsy.
Pigsy in every set.
The 9-headed beast.
Yeah.
Nezza's.
Has to go a few more because it's got more heads than everything else because it's Monkey Kid.
Nezza
Which again's cool.
Yeah. And then we've got this cool thingy.
Which was the last set we got? This one? Oh, that one. Sorry, that was the last set we got.
These two are bought at the same time.
Right.
So, moving down, we've got actually
some cool stuff down here.
So we have another Monkey Kid set. This is an elephant. And should we move down or across? We'll move down.
Yeah.
This is another Monkey Kid set, which is
a noodle bowl dragon.
It's interesting.
We love the craziness.
What? Why is there spring?
Spring? Where's that? That's just some random spring. Just leave that one there.
Okay, yeah, sure. We've got this, which is an old Galaxy Squad set.
From 2012, something like that.
No, I think it was flash spacing, I think 2013.
Right, so it's quite old set, really nice though.
Yeah, we've got this section, which is the wall of random stuff.
Some good stuff in here.
Yeah, there's especially this guy. I like this guy.
And we like the little mech.
Yeah.
Look at the back. We like the rabbit.
Yeah.
And of course, the pinata.
And then we have this Dream section, which was a sort of crammed in effort. Dream seems to have the most crammed in sections.
It does.
Mostly. I'll see you later. You got that. And then if we move down
here. We tried to move this section actually. At some point, they're the
Jitsu
spinners, is that right?
Some spinners, yeah, some spinners. Just gimmick sets from Ninjago.
But these are the better ones, the last ones that came out, are better than the other ones in my opinion. The other Ninja.
Yeah, so these are all the Dragons Rising gimmick sets.
And then
this guy who's lonely currently.
He's very lonely.
But he probably will get a friend in January.
Yeah, we get the friend, don't we? Just not yet.
Empty shelving.
An empty shelf.
Yes. So
moving on to this side.
Yes.
Do we start lower high this time?
We'll start at the bottom.
Start at the bottom.
Okay. So we have the remotes
for the lights.
For lighting. We have this sort of section, which is where I think
there's a random where they come from, and then we have a bull. Is it like a bull? This one?
No, it's a dragon.
I know, but it's like more like a bull, a little car, and we got some peoples.
Yeah.
Then we have the Chinese New Year Dragon, which I really like.
Lunar New Year Dragon.
It's just in here because we liked it, and it was quite a good price. Wasn't
it was. I think it was £70 something.
The sales, wasn't it?
Oh no, that's just what Chinese New Year.
Oh yeah, kind of and then we've got the space sets, which you have reviewed at some time, quite a long time ago now, well over a year ago.
Yeah, we did review
those.
They
actually do so well, so if you haven't watched them, go back and watch them.
No, please don't. It's the second review you ever did.
Is it not very good?
It's better than the first, but it's still not great.
Here we've got some broken bits. So this has got some bits missing, hasn't it?
Yeah, this is going to be going at some point.
This was in here to be repaired, but we get taken over by so much Lego coming in, we don't have time to mess.
And also, this thing, it's kind of just not the greatest on its own. It's supposed to be part of the combo.
This makes something else, doesn't it? This and them legs.
Yes, that makes just a thingy. This actually will stay because it's not a bad set.
That's cool.
It might move up there, actually.
Then we have an empty shelf. Then we have some more of the space stuff. And some little bits and bats.
Yeah, we have another second space section. Moving downwards, we have
the manuals for the latest stuff. So these are all
manuals and bags.
And bags of spare bits.
Yeah, this is going to have to be sorted out at some point.
Then we have
just a random section of gift purchases and Minecraft sets.
Now then we have an interesting shelf which is packed full of stuff we've never built because these were the stuff that came
mostly
freebies.
Yeah.
Or Lego mini. What are they called? Mini bags.
Polybags. We do have intentions to build a couple of these.
Yeah.
But
we'll do, there's some good stuff in there. We've never built them.
But we might. But some of the stuff we're probably going to sell.
Yeah.
Especially if we have
duplicates. There's about 10 sets in there in total.
Probably more. There's more. There's like 12.
So yeah, we get when you do a haul, you don't tend to build them. Right, starting here.
This is the giant Ninjago section. This is 5 things long.
There's some big stuff on here. So
yes.
We'll start at this end.
This is not really changed much. It's got the dragon stuff. It's got cool mech that came with the dragon. That's just one of the cool sets. You have this dragon right here. We have the Lloyd's Legendary Dragon. We have this giant sort of temple area. This is my proudest work. One of my coolest things.
Yeah, it's nice.
I bought 2 sets and combined them to make one sort of thing. And you've got, and then if we move along, we have this very cramped section where we've just got random things happening all at once. But I'm going to turn you to face this wolf monster. There we go, that makes a bit more sense. We'll get him
We'll
later.
get that later. And then moving on, we've got the new stuff. So we've just reviewed all of this stuff on here.
The coolest
Probably
bounty.
seen it.
The coolest bounty.
Ever.
Coolest bounty
I
ever.
can't see him ever beating this.
No.
Then you've got, I can't remember what that's called. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Obviously the legend sets, the 2 legend sets, which are really good. Really, really good.
Yeah.
Then we've got, don't know what this big thing's called. It's got a name, and it's called...
It's the something...
It's a
Source,
something-
Temple of Source Temple, or some...
yeah, something like
The
that.
Tournament of Sources set. That's
Then
what
we've
it's called.
got these 2.
Which are the 2 combining sets that we have. And one of them's a lot better than the other.
Yes.
I'll give you hints. It's this one.
So both of them are combining sets, and then we've got a little training area.
Yeah.
Training.
This actually came with 6 minifigures, and there was like 3 exclusive in it.
Yeah.
That was a very cool
Quite
set.
a nice little set.
And then we have this little
very
set.
cool little bike. Moving up.
This is the final one. I'm pretty sure it's the final
shop.
set. So we have, this is dragons and mechs. This kind of embodies Ninjago as a whole, because it's literally just dragons and mechs. So we have the largest dragon that Ninjago's ever made. We've got
A huge mech.
yeah, we've got a smaller dragon that's 2-headed. We've got a mech there.
A very cool mech that
We got a
transforms into a car, I believe.
transforms into 4 different things.
Yeah.
You've got a small mech there, a dragon, and a mech that can transform into a jet,
Which is new.
which is a new set.
So, that's the tour.
That is the
I have a
tour.
question to ask.
Me.
Not just you, but everybody out there.
Okay.
So, obviously, we've got a problem because Monkey Kid's gone, and we believe that also it is going to be the end of Dreams. very shortly.
Dreams' last wave is probably going to be in January.
So, what do we collect? Put down in the comments. Do a little tip: don't put anything like Star Wars, Marvel, anything like that.
I have my own personal
But
opinions.
then, what do you think?
Maybe Sonic.
Sonic?
So maybe get a few Sonic sets. It wouldn't be like a full collection thing that I'd be doing, because to be honest, money was getting a bit of an issue. We were running out of money each summer wave.
So, is anybody interested in seeing some of the older sets if we could get hold of them? We like Nexo Knights, just to give you a little bit of a hint. Would anybody be interested in Nexo
Next one,
Knights?
maybe some older Ninjago sets, maybe even Chima,
Yeah,
which is the weird animal thing, but it does have some cool sets.
but that's what we're thinking about. So, if you've got any ideas or any preference, stick it in the comments. I'll just leave you one more quick look round of the room.
And this will probably be more for 2026 we're talking about here.
Yeah, not for this year.
Yeah.
This year's probably, we've got this year sorted now.
Yeah, we do. I'm not going to make any purchasing decisions until we find out how much
So let's
January.
just walk back and I'll do one quick look so you can see the room in entirety.
Oh, house.
The house. The house is here. So yeah, just give you a quick look at the entire the thing really now.
Yeah.
You can see, you can get to the scales. This is not the biggest room in the world, but it's certainly not small either.
No, it isn't.
And as you can see, it's packed.
Yeah, and there's gonna be there's a lot of cool sets in here. It's gonna keep expanding. I really like this place.
Yes, a really cool room.
Yeah.
And now we have a filming area.
Yeah.
It's even better. So
Yeah.
that's it for me. What about you, Max?
Yes, but before we go,
Yeah.
we're gonna ask you to like the video to get it into the algorithms, to get it into people's recommended.
Yeah.
And subscribe to the channel.
Because it's free.
And we're trying to get to 500 subscribers.
Really do want to get to 500 subscribers by Christmas. Means nothing. We don't gain anything by it. It's just our personal goal.
Yeah.
So thanks ever so much for
Thanks for
watching.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.